Hi, Barbara Allen here. Thank you for joining me for day 7. We've just completed a whole week of quick start videos. We've gone over the kind of results you can expect from this course, the format, the ideal mindset for healing. We've gone over what you can do to get mind, body, and spirit all working in your favor, because people that heal most deeply don't just do the physical modalities, but they use all parts of their being to heal. And then we also went over yesterday barriers to healing. And in that exercise, I asked you to write down any barriers that came up for you around healing your arthritis. So get out that list, because now we're going to do a non-dominant hand exercise that will help you resolve these so that you can move through this course with more ease and grace. The idea behind the non-dominant hand exercise is to access feelings and unresolved issues that you're carrying around in your life that normally you don't have access to. So what we're going to do is, with our dominant hand, write down the issue that that came up for you during the board breaking, or any issue that comes up for you in your life. And so perhaps in the board breaking, what came up was, as I was breaking through that board, you were thinking about healing your own arthritis and connecting with all the wonderful things in your life that you could have if you no longer had this illness, and maybe what you felt was a lump in your throat and just kind of maybe a fear in the pit of your stomach at the same time. So you would start with your dominant hand, and I'm left-handed, so this really is my dominant hand, and I would write, what is this tightness in my throat? So that's the part in my consciousness that I already know, but I probably have no idea what's actually behind the tightness. So now I'm going to write with my dominant hand, and what this is going to do is give me access to a different part of my brain. So no matter how crazy, how weird the answer is when it starts coming out, you just have to go with it. It's like a crazy brainstorming thing. So when I think about the tightness in my throat, so first what's coming up is fear. And then I can ask myself, well, what is this fear? And I can just, sometimes you just have to wait for the answer. But right now I'm feeling young, like maybe about 8 years old. So I might write down 8 years old. And I'm actually getting an image as I'm kind of just scanning of airport. And when I was a kid, my dad had to travel a lot, so we had to take him to the airport. So if I just keep asking, what's this 8-year-old fear about the airport? Will Daddy come back? Now I'm feeling tears. So that's something I couldn't have told you a few minutes ago. So now I have some information about what the tightness, so I was doing this for real. There is a tightness in my throat. And often we'll carry around for years, decades, unresolved issues. And so once I have this much information, what I need to do is just allow myself to go back in time to that airport. That airport doesn't even exist except in my mind now. and feel that sadness of what would happen if my daddy didn't come back. And and I actually am like feeling that tearing up now. But if I allow myself to feel that sadness that I didn't feel when I was a little tiny girl, at some point it will be over and it won't be coming up anymore. So, whatever issues came up, just do that and then sit with it. You're an adult now, you can make a safe place. If this is a really, really traumatic um, memory, you don't have to go into the middle of it. You can just be on the outside. You can hold your little girl or your little boy if that's what's coming up, and just hold their hand or hold them in your arms and tell them it's okay and that they just get to totally feel whatever that is. To create whatever safe space is, but once that feeling comes up, your life will start changing once you feel it, because these blocks that you've been feeling maybe your whole life, suddenly they start disappearing. So your task between now and the next video is to just get out a piece of paper and start using that non-dominant hand exercise and then feeling. Very simple.